In this video, we will be looking at a new image generator tool similar to Kling and Midjourney, and the new tool is called Reve. And this tool claims of having like a new model from scratch where a new model has been trained from ground up. They are not cloning anything or having like a different model being used. Theirs is from scratch, and these are the three things they are claiming that model can do. This is their site looking good. This is some of the images that has been generated. So let's check it out and see what this interesting tool can do. Now, a little bit about what they are trying to do is Reve is a creative tooling startup, and their first release, which is what we are currently going to check, has been trained from the ground to be good at adhering to prompts, which is the ability to follow instructions, aesthetics, that's beautiful, high quality images, that's quite nice, and typography. So having those texts display on your image and render really well. And that's what they are specifically focusing on with this image model. Trying to create stuff, this is how it looks like, but before that, let's quickly see how the explore page looks like. And this is just how it is. These are some of the images that has been generated from this tool. One thing, it looks very realistic. I think the aesthetics part is pretty correct. So this is the text thing on the image. This is also really clear and also really nice, and it looks really cool. I see they have like different variations of it. They have the cartoonized one, they have like well-toned images across different prompts. So one of it is to look at the prompt. So if you want to just get creative, you could just select one of the images, just select one of them, and what you do is you could just see what prompt was being used, and you can see this is like a prompt that was being used. You could decide to make changes, I know, but that's like pre-it. Or if you want to see the prompt for this one, so you could also check this one also and see how the prompt was used. Now going down a little is the tool itself. They have a different ratio size. You can generate 4 images, and you can expand this. This is to refine your prompts, which is a good one. So if your prompt is not as detailed, this can help you like get your prompts to be way better, to improve the image quality. And this is like the seed value. And for the one we selected, they kept the seed value of 29,079. So that's quite interesting. So looking at it, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nothing yet, but we're about to test it. So what we are going to do is I've got a prompt from ChatGPT just to test the 3 things they mentioned: prompt adherence, aesthetics, and typography, and we would see what it comes up with. So let's get that prompt, and we will copy our prompt from here and go to the create section on what we want to create and get that in. We can add 4 images. So since it's a free tool, you would be entitled to just 10 to 20 free image generations, and it's pretty nice. So I've selected 4 images, and also I wouldn't be enhancing this one. I just want to see what it creates, and just 4, and let's see. So while we wait for it, one thing to note is sometimes free tools can take a good amount of time before you can generate those images, and that's because a lot of people are also using it. So let's quickly check our prompts again. So this is what it came up with. For the aesthetics, this looks pretty good for aesthetics, to be honest. The aesthetics is pretty nice. Yes, and this is my prompt. So I can say the aesthetics is good. We can also check this one. Yes, this cyberpunk aesthetics is super cool. And this is the prompt for it in a rally in a futuristic cyberpunk city. And this one interesting thing is it captures the essence of the prompts, and it picks out important points from your prompt, which are things that I'm seeing highlighted, and it gives you suggestions, which is super cool. So you could decide to change 1 or 2 of this, and you could choose a different color. So it's kind of makes it easier for you to revamp your prompt easily without having to do too much. So based on what it highlighted as some of the things it considers crucial for the image generation, you can easily just replace that. So it saves time, and that's a good one. And so you can also enhance it if you want, but I wouldn't be enhancing this one. It looks pretty cool. That I would say this is a really nice one. One other thing to also quickly check, it will be in their explore. Let's look at the hands, if they got the hands well. Yeah, the fingers are kind of looking good from the ones that already exist. The fingers are looking good. Let's look for another realistic one and see. So this one is a good one also. So we can see in this one, not bad. It looks okay. Yep, the fingers are also not bad. So this is kind of like an interesting tool. It's a free one. This is good to confirm. So the fingers here look really, really good. I mean, it's an improvement, so that's fine. Yeah, and it's pretty sharp too. I could see the veins. Even the texture is a bit different, but like, yeah, we could see the veins and the hairs on the skin. So yeah, so that's really it for this tool in terms of aesthetics, in terms of how realistic and the human generated part. It's super cool, and it's free right now. It's currently free with 20 generations, and it pretty generated our result very fast. You all should give it a try. On the leaderboard, it's sort of topping at the moment if you check, but if we actually vary a little, it's also not bad. It's still top 3. And in terms of general and photorealistic, we could also quickly check cartoon. It's topping cartoon, which we have seen that it's been doing well so far. And we have Mid-Journey. I wouldn't say how recent this version is, but we have Mid-Journey, and there's this Flux that has also been doing well. So it's pretty new. I'm pretty sure they'll make more improvements, and looking forward to the exciting things they do. Now, for one thing is to check some of they have these accumulation videos they did, and we would just take a look at that. So these are like some of the videos they did on their official page of the images that has been generated, and it's pretty cool. So like that's like how interesting it's been. We can't really say how far this will go, but with each model coming out, the images are getting way astonishingly good, and a lot of magazines, a lot of digital things that might be coming out might flat out be using this model straight off the bat, to be honest, because it's so clear and so quality that you really can't tell the difference. And it's widely accessible also at a very like cheap price, because with time the free generation won't be there anymore, depending on how much people use it. That's pretty it for this video. Do check out the tool. If you enjoyed the tool, feel free to use it and drop feedbacks in the comments. Let me know how your experiences with the tool and what worked and what did not work. That's it for this video. Bye.